1. Canada, Montreal. One of the foremost beautiful cities in Canada is Montreal, where over 50% population has the power to talk both French and English. Montreal is the second most populous city in Canada, with a manifesto of a large kind of places to go to. Montreal's location on St. Lawrence has become the middle of transportation, manufacturing, and finance. Montreal residents benefit of 4 large farmer markets which give hosting to many suppliers within the summer months. Old Montreal is popular for tourism, cuisine restaurants, and art galleries. Visiting the streets of Montreal depicts an experience, particularly in Old Montreal with its cobblestone streets and architecture. The St. Lawrence River provides a hub for transportation for the North American continent. You also don't forget to go to Notre Dame Basilica and Mount Royal, which give wonderful views, all the thanks to the underside. The foremost tourist attractions in Montreal are the humanities museums within the centerville of the downtown area. The most shopping mall in Montreal is Rue St. Catherine, where shops and shopping centers remain busy most of the time. 2. Turkey, Istanbul. Istanbul is the capital of Turkey, with a range of food, culture, and history. It's the most effective venue for Western tourists to own the experience of an Islamic country with a secular state. You'll be able to discover all the most important sites and find around monuments that have a wonderful interest to the general public. It's the capital of the Turkish Empire and ancient Byzantium. A triangular peninsula between Europe and Asia is a bridge over 2,500 years, standing between different surges of faith and rituals within the old walled city. It remained one amongst the foremost coveted cities within the world for many of these years. After the Turkish War of Independence in 1923, Ankara changed the town to the capital of the Republic of Turkey. Now it's officially changed to Istanbul. 3. Norway. Norway is the best and most beautiful country on earth. It's a Nordic country in northern Europe whose mainland territory comprises the western and northernmost portion of the Scandinavia peninsula. It's the simplest and a low-risk destination during COVID times. People are inclined toward Norway because they consider it their favorite destination. The sceneries of Norway present an enormous impact and are crammed with thriving experiences, including splendid landscapes, mighty mountains, fascinating villages, ski resorts, woods, and lakes. Famous tourist destinations in Norway are Ålesund, Bergen, Oslo, Trondheim, and Tromsø, which fascinate hikers and skiers. The powerful attractions that stretch across the Arctic Circle of Norway are the numerous landscapes. Each year several tourists are interested in mountains, fjords, and waterfalls in western and northern Norway. In these tough times, plan a visit to Norway to possess an honest change in your life and ensure your visit. 4. South America, a breathtaking country with pleasant weather that supports tourism with amazing Amazonian rainforests, Machu Picchu, and Patagonian glaciers. Move around and explore bounties starting from global gastronomy destinations to white sand beaches. Los Galleries Parkland is the largest park in Argentina, North America, that's well known for its ecology and biodiversity, and Patagonian steppe also. Rock the Tayrona Parkland on the Caribbean coast of Colombia protects marine reserves for both sea and rivers. Tayrona is legendary for its particular beaches having mountains and coconut palms, and it's best suitable for swimming. Plan a cost-saving holiday for South America and explore boutique river cruises, sails on Amazon and Peru for a Machu Picchu discovery. Take a prospect to go to the Yanacopucate River, where you'll canoe, swim, and revel in the sight of pink dolphin. 5. New Zealand. New Zealand has incredible nature, diverse scenery, and wildlife with indigenous culture to explore, and it's considered a low-risk COVID country. It's breathtaking mountains and landscapes. It offers wonders like the Tasman Glacier, which was made known by the Lord of the Rings. New Zealand includes a high ranking in national performance like education, quality of life, government transparency, and economic stability. This country is situated near Australia and forms southwestern regions of geography and ethnicity called Polynesia. Auckland, Wellington, and Christchurch are the famous cities of latest Zealand. There are distinctive plants and animals populations of widespread species in New Zealand, which shows there's far more to explore in New Zealand. New Zealand's unique islands include Poor Lands Island, Northland, Rangitoto Island, Auckland, Stewart Island, Rikura, Kapiti Island, Wellington, Great Island, and Chatham Island. Take a glance at these beautiful destinations to possess a positive change in life. 6. China. China is the largest of all the Asian countries and has the most important population in Beijing. The capital of China is taken into account the middle of culture, economy, and communication. It's a highly diverse and sophisticated country, starting from mountains to vast coastal lowlands. Its climate is generally dry and desert-like conditions exist within the northwest to monsoon within the southeast. Few countries have a spread of indigenous peoples as China does, and it's characterized as homogeneous ethnicity. Because the bulk of the population is Chinese, there's a linguistic and cultural difference between people. China's population is so enormous, still vast areas of China are uninhabited. China is one in every of those countries that's developed culturally and economically within the initial stages of civilization. China is taken into account unique for its longevity and resilience in politics and culture. This country is one in all the foremost popular tourist destinations within the world and experiences domestic tourism too. It's rich in natural resources and contains a complex natural environment. It's the world's highest plateau and possesses vast coastal plains. The splendors of China include Everest, the best peak within the world, situated on the border between Nepal and China. To the south of the bay, the coast of Hangzhou is situated that's rocky, having many harbors, and to the north Liaodong and Shandong peninsulas. The coast is sandy and flat. China has the marvelous Zhangye Danxia National Geological Park. Mountains there have the attractive colors of maroon, magenta, yellows, and greens which show the traces of minerals within the sandstone. 7. African country. South Africa could be a very wonderful and delightful country within the African continent with varied topography, multiple ethnic groups, natural beauty, and diverse culture. It's become a favorite destination for tourists since 1994. Its largest city is Johannesburg and has 3 capitals, namely Cape Town, Pretoria, and Bloemfontein. It is surrounded by the Atlantic and Indian Oceans and is situated within the milder hemisphere, so it's a temperate climate. This ocean influence ends up in a range of climatic zones. Winters do happen in South Africa between June and August. In African nation, huge amounts of revenue are earned from tourism. The country offers tourists a range of options including picturesque landscapes, varied cultural heritage, and game reserves. Hottest destinations include national parks, like the Kruger Park, the beaches of KwaZulu-Natal, and coastlines. The most effective attractions in South Africa are Blyde River Canyon, Addo Elephant Parkland, Durban, Hermanus, and Garden Route. 9. Croatia. Croatia may be a highly diverse crescent-shaped country, located within the northwestern part of the peninsula, and its capital is Zagreb. It shares an extended border with Bosnia and Herzegovina, and therefore the upper part is bordered on the east by the Vojvodina region of Serbia, on the north by Hungary and Slovenia. This country mostly features a moderately rainy and moderate climate. The warmest parts of Croatia are on the Adriatic coast, and also the coldest parts are Gorski and Lika. 10. Scotland. Scotland may be a part of the UK, its capital is Edinburgh. It's surrounded to the north and west, the North Sea to the northeast, and also the sea to the south. What tourists want to determine in Scotland are lonely castles, splendid scenery, and therefore the Loch Monster. 11. Komodo, Indonesia. Komodo Island is found between the islands of Flores and Sumbawa in eastern Indonesia. It's an untamed park and a paradise for nature lovers. Climb one in all the many mountains and sit at the highest, searching at the stunning coral reefs within the oceans below. Visit the park when it's dry. Between April and October, this pristine island is good for a few cool meditation. Komodo could be a top destination option when it involves Asia travel. 12. Koh Samui, Thailand. Koh Samui has attracted holidaymakers for generations with its white sand beaches, incredible tropical weather, and delicious Thai cuisine. Try the large Buddha temple at Koh Phan, and spend your time bathing under the stunning Namuang waterfall.